Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Edge Medium Indoor-Outdoor Wall Sconce. This is the 30-25-60. So there are two sizes. This is the smaller of the two. Check out the larger one too. They are very cool. Let's get into the height of the fixture itself. 20.3 inches. That's going to be total from the bottom to the very top. Width is coming in at 4.5. Projection on this is coming out from the wall just about 4 inches, and that means it's ADA compliant. So ADA is Americans with Disabilities Act that says that a sconce can only come out up to 4 inches to be ADA compliant. If you're an architect or you're an interior designer and you're doing a project like a hotel or a resort, maybe a restaurant, you can use this in that application. If you're a homeowner, same deal. It only comes out 4 inches, so you can use it in hallways and stairways. Throws a beautiful light against the wall and light going down as well. Let's talk about the back plate and mounting height. So mounting height on this from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your J-box, this is what you guys have on your wall, is going to be 8.8 inches. And the back plate is 6.1 by 4.5. Again, goes over your J-box just like this. To show you more information about that, we're going to take a quick look at the installations instructions. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations, instructions, PDF. Open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how it goes on to your 4-inch junction box, but it also shows you some good line drawings of the back of this fixture so you get a chance to see it all the way around. It is only 5.2 pounds. It's made out of aluminum and glass. That glass is going to be a clear seated glass, which means it has little tiny air bubbles in it. The LED light is going to go into that piece of glass, hit those little air bubbles, and it's going to reflect and refract all over the place, and it's pretty cool. So it puts a beautiful glow onto the wall it's on, and then it also is going to put light down onto the ground as well. Let's talk about a couple other things. It's going to be using 15 watts of electricity. It just uses regular line voltage, but it has a built-in transformer and dimmer, actually a driver that's going to change that down to 15 watts going through those LEDs. That's going to produce 350 lumens of light. That's a lot of light. So you can put this on a dimmer if you guys want to. If you're going to be using this inside, because remember this is an indoor-outdoor version of this fixture, you can use this on a dimmer without any problem at all. Just tell your installer you're using a dimmer. It's also going to be using a beautiful color light. It's called warm white, soft white. It's that kind of incandescent glow we talk about in all these videos. That's the light coming down on my hand. So that's what we like to use, and it's 3000 Kelvin. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that, and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.